Hello and welcome to the new video. Today we're going to take a look at the top 5 Pokemon for each league, Great League, Ultra League and Master League that you should build if you are just starting to go Battle League in general. Like very good Pokemon that don't need any XL candy and don't need any legacy moves, so they are very achievable for most people and should be like something that is worth to build. So we're just gonna take a look immediately into this. If you want me to make a video about the cheapest Pokemon you can build for each league, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, let's get right into the Great League. First Pokemon for the Great League gonna be Trevenant, ranked at rank 2 on PvPoke. PvPoke, the best website out there for Go Battle League. And this Pokemon is very cool because it's very spammy. It has a good move, like basically the best quick move in the game with Shadow Claw. It's the best quick move in the game. Generates a lot of energy, does a lot of damage, and it's stab plus having the option to have like the courage with Seed Bomb, which is also stab, and a good bait move, and having a nuke with Shadow Ball makes it just such a good Pokemon that can beat so many other things. It's just so difficult to play against this Pokemon. It's definitely the best Pokemon that you can invest in right now without any XL candy or special moves. Next up gonna be, of course, the Galarian Stunfisk, one of the staples for the Great League. Doesn't need to be XL, doesn't have any signature moves. You can get it, I think, from eggs usually. You should mainly trade for one because you kind of want good PvP AV, so low attack, high defense and high HP. And this Pokemon still, after so many seasons, is one of the best Pokemons out there. Again, you have a good quick move that generates a lot of energy, you have a nice bait move with a Rock Slide, and you have Earthquake as a nuke, so it's basically a common theme here. Very good Pokemon. The next Pokemon is, in my opinion, currently one of the best Pokemon that you can in general use at all. This is going to be the Scrafty, and Scrafty is a core breaker for the Walrein and the Trevenant core. So those, like in general, if you have a Walrein, it's also one of the best Pokemon that you can use, but has legacy moves from the community day. But yeah, Scrafty right now got so much more play with the current meta. It's basically a meta breaker. My favorite Pokemon to use, I think, right now. It's just so good and definitely worth to use. And also you get them from Go Battle League rewards and from 12 kilometer tags. The next Pokemon gonna be a legendary Pokemon, or better, a mythical Pokemon. It's gonna be the Deoxys Defense. Again, something that doesn't really need any special moves. Was just in raid, so a lot of people most likely got this Pokemon. Has Psycho Boost as a very cool bait move that debuffs your own attack, but such a good lead in general with it. Also kinda gains some more potential thanks to the Walrein meta now. So this Pokemon is definitely a cool Pokemon, but maybe a little bit more tougher to get the candies for newer players. And the last Pokemon for Great League gonna be the Altaria, and you're gonna see here Moonblast seems to be a legacy move. It is a legacy move from C-Day, but you don't really need the move. So Altaria are very easy to build, and you can just run the Dragon Pulse and you should be easily fine as well with this. But in general, I usually just go for the Dragon Breath and Sky Attack only, so yeah, very cool Pokemon. Doesn't need a lot of Stardust and are very friendly for new people who wants to get into the game. Now we're gonna go into the Ultra League, and we see here again Trevenant, and it says XL there. I wouldn't recommend you to get an XL Trevenant. I would recommend you to get a normal Trevenant with a little bit more of an attack step there. You only would need to get to like level 43, I think, if you want to have like the best version of it. But in general, for Open Ultra League, the normal one is also fine. And the thing is as well, which I also did for the Ultra League and the Master League, I was looking for Pokemon that you can play in the Open Ultra League and also in the Ultra League Premier Classic Cup, where you cannot use the legendaries or XL Pokemon anyway. So here Trevenant got one without XL, and you can use it in 2 cups, and it's gonna be still the same Pokemon basically. Just the best Pokemon basically in Ultra League, again rank 2 there, and very nice, basically the same like in Great League. Also in Ultra League we kind of want to have a legendary, of course. It's only for the Open Ultra League. We have Giratina Altered here, which doesn't need any signature move like, for example, the Cresselia would need with the Grass Knot. Here we just have a Shadow Claw, Dragon Claw and Shadow Sneak, which normally learns. And this Pokemon is a very good fighting type answer, and in general, like ghost types are always really good in Go Battle League as well. It's been basically in the meta since Ultra League is a thing, so yeah, never gonna really get out of there anyway, but kind of dropped out a little bit recently, on the rank 19 nowadays. Honestly, my favorite investment for the Ultra League right now is Escavalier. This Pokemon is very good for the Open Ultra League and for the Ultra League Premier Classic Cup, because this Pokemon just resists so many moves and has such a good move pool that like counters nearly everything. Here it counters Cresselia, Umbreon, Stunfisk, Warrain, Registeel, all those cool Pokemon. Is just one of my favorites that you can like use in general. It's such a good Pokemon. Highly recommend it to you if you can build one for Ultra League. It's so worth it. Next up, we're gonna have the Gliscor here. You can play it as a normal version or as a shadow version with Fury Cutter or the Wing Attack. I prefer Wing Attack, to be honest, in the Ultra League, Open Ultra League, and in the Ultra League Premier Classic. Both of them, like, it's really good in just both of them. And this is a very good anti-meta Pokemon as it like counters a lot of stuff. For example, here you see the Registeel. Registeel only basically has Zap Cannon and the Focus Blast right now in the current meta. And both of those moves you resist, so this is a good wall to this. It walls a lot of other Pokemon as well, and it's such a cool spammy Pokemon that has a lot of potential, and I really like this Pokemon. The final Ultra League Pokemon gonna be the Obstagoon here. Obstagoon has access to Counter, Night Slash, Gunk Shot, Cross Chop, Hyper Beam, all those cool moves, and this Pokemon again is a very good anti-meta Pokemon. And it's gonna be a good counter to all those Ghost types while still having Counter, which destroys other Dark types. And it has like good coverage. It's just also a little bit more bulky, and you can play it in both leagues, and it's very good in both of them. So highly recommend this Pokemon. It's such a cool Pokemon. Has the potential to boost and just sweep through opponents. So very cool Pokemon. Enjoy it. For the Master League, we're just gonna have 6 here, as we just gonna take a look at the normal Master League here first with the Dialga. Dialga is just the best Pokemon in there. You need to best buy this Pokemon, and you need to have a really good IV spread for this. Like 15 attack is needed. I think the other, it at least had to be like 14 defense and 12 HP. That's the minimum that you need. And other than this, like, of course, this can only be used in the normal Master League, but it's definitely still the best Pokemon there. But we have 5 more that you can use in both Master League versions. The best Pokemon that you should get for the Master League in general should be Excadrill, even though it's only ranked like rank 48 there for the Open Master League. It's still super solid as it beats most of the main meta Pokemon, and is as well very good in the Master League Premier Classic Cup. So no legendaries allowed there, no XLs of course, so Excadrill is definitely the best Pokemon that you can build right now, which doesn't need any XLs or any, or like in general not being a legendary and not having a special move that you can only learn via Elite Term. Snorlax is a very underrated Pokemon for the Master League. Like in the main normal Master League, this thing is still amazing. Like a lot of people just don't use it. I've never really seen it a lot, but I played it a little bit when I tried to play teams without any legendaries in Master League, and yeah, this Pokemon is still very good, can beat stuff like the Giratina Origin completely, like hardwalled that, is good against all those psychic types which are also in the meta. And the thing is, if you see on the right side with the key losses, they are all very close to the 500 area, so like 500 is draw basically between the Pokemon, so you always, if you lose very barely, and a lot of times the opponent has to bait, while you can play with the Earthquake or the Superpower on the Snorlax as well. Doesn't need any legacy moves, a very good Pokemon still after all those generations. Mamoswine is of course also one of the best Pokemon that you can have there, as it's actually ranked 22, which is pretty high for the Open Master League, being able to counter those Dragon types, and in general having very nice coverage with Bulldoze as well. Rooshit has Earthquake, it would be way better with that. But in general, this Pokemon is a very good Pokemon that you can also use in the normal Master League Premier Classic Cup. So again, very easy to get as well, doesn't need a special move, and very good. Dragonite, being basically the pseudo legendary from Generation 1, is of course also pretty easy to obtain still, as this Pokemon has been in the game for ages, and it's still very good with the main matchups against Kyogre and Groudon, which you both really easily win, which is the best thing about this Pokemon. The timing is very good for the Open Master League if you can align it correctly. Of course, you have some problems against Mundle, the Fairy types, and Dialga. But in general, this thing is very good, as well as in the Master League Premier Classic Cup, where you can also use it. So definitely worth the investment. And you could use Draco Meteor on it, which is a legacy move, but it's not needed. Like Hurricane is, in my opinion, way better anyway. And the final Pokemon that you should get is, of course, one of the dirtiest, Charmander here with the Togekiss. Togekiss is just, yeah, it's basically been there for ages as well. It's just a very good fairy type that has charm, and that's all that you really need there. Can counter dragon types pretty easily, and as the Master League and also the Master League Premier Classic meta is very based around dragon types, this Pokemon always going to be good. And if you evolve it, like if you give it the second charge move as a Togepi, you also save up some stardust there because it's only 10k then, which is very cool. But yeah, this is going to be it for the video. If you want me to do the same thing but with the cheapest Pokemon, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, see you later on for the Ultra League, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!